If AI is robbing you of your search ranking, stick around. So you're getting boxed out by AI search and you're watching your traffic and your conversions sink. Your whole SEO strategy is worthless now. So what's next? That's why I made this video. Now that shopping features are integrated into AI search, customers can now compare options, check pricing, and read reviews all while chatting. AI opens up this powerful new route for product discovery that can directly drive sales. It is something you cannot miss. GPT, Google AI Mode, and Perplexity support e-com features to make online shopping easier for customers. So today I'm going to talk about how these platforms individually recommend products so that you can get your products recommended by these LLMs to increase your conversions. So first, a word on product versus store optimization. AI Mode in Google and ChatGPT are both product-first chatbots. That means the central aim of these platforms is to recommend products for you to buy. And the merchant who's selling this product is recommended later after the user already selects the type of product they want. For that reason, promoting your product for AI discovery requires a different strategy than promoting your store as a seller. And your strategy is obviously going to depend on the nature of your e-com business. If you run a marketplace selling all kinds of third-party brands, you only need to be concerned about appearing in AI chats with links to buy from your site. But if you make original products that you are selling from your own site, as well as from third-party stores, you need to optimize your products for AI recommendations as well as your store, as separate entities. Let's start by covering a few ways that AI and e-commerce are already married. We're going to look at 3 different AI engines, which is Google, GPT, and Perplexity Pro. First, let's talk about Google. A lot of people have been really afraid of Google taking away their visibility, but it can actually work for you. There are 2 components to Google AI Mode responses, specifically for product-related queries: a text list of recommended products along with clickable carousels, and articles covering product reviews and buying guides. Once you click a product either from the carousel or from a linked recommendation, AI Mode is going to open a side widget showing you those product details. And this is where you'll find a list of stores to buy the selected product from, along with the price each store is selling it for. Next up is ChatGPT. Currently, they're offering e-com features across all plans: free, paid, enterprise, across all regions where GPT is available. And their shopping is similar to Google's AI Mode. The AI model lists products that meet any specifications or criteria you pointed out in your query. Like AI Mode, GPT displays product recommendations as links and image carousels in its response. Clicking on a product page opens a list of stores offering it with metadata like product title and ratings. And of course, we can't forget about Perplexity. Now, Perplexity's AI is different from Google and GPT's. Each product gets a description, an aggregate rating, and product title along with card highlighting the pros and the cons of each product. So on one hand, you get a more comprehensive listing, but it's limited. You're looking at one specific merchant, so you're not comparing between stores. So how does all of this affect your business? If you've got a marketplace that only sells from third-party brands, focus on getting links to your product pages in AI chats. If you're selling your own brand's products, you'll want to optimize your products for AI search, but also your whole brand. So here's what you need to do. First up, make sure that AI engines are actually allowed and able to find your content in the first place. It's like dating, you got to put yourself out there. So make sure you're not blocking any of these crawlers on your robots.txt file. Googlebot, OAI Searchbot, ChatGPT User, Perplexity Bot, Perplexity User, and Bing Bot. It's also important to configure llms.txt. This helps lead AI crawlers to your most important content, like your return policy, product categories, FAQs, you get it. On a dating app, it's like what you would put in your description. So how do you actually do this? You can do it manually. You can also do it with the assistance of AI, cleaning it up afterwards. Or if you use WordPress, there are plugins that actually do this for you. Now that AI is able to find your content, let's make sure that it loves your content. AI tools favor digestible content, so this should be reflected in your product listings and your schema types. So each product listing should have a clear and unique product title, price, size or dimensions, color, and return or exchange policy. You need to list this metadata in appropriate fields on your product page. Don't just dump it into a descriptive paragraph. AI might ignore it. You can take this a step further by implementing prominent schema markup types that make your product listing more machine readable. Let's look at an example. For product, offer, aggregate rating, review, merchant return policy, and shipping details. So what does this look like on different platforms? WordPress is easy. You can use WooCommerce along with SEO plugins like Yoast or Rank Math. Shopify is a bit harder because you're going to need to edit your Shopify theme code to create schema properties beyond the very basic ones. Never forget to use the Google Rich Results test tool to check your schema implementation and identify any issues. One thing to remember, the riches are in the niches. Niches. I never like the way that sounds. Niches are important. Make sure you are using long tail keywords. People are searching for something specific when they're using AI. To understand how to come up with these keywords, you need to know how people are using AI to look for these products in the first place. This is where SEMrush changed the game. The audience and content part of the SEMrush AI toolkit can definitely help you with that. For example, if there is a high percentage of research questions, that means that you should be producing more content that answers those questions. Going even further, you can find an actual list of questions users are asking AI engines, which you can use to guide your content writing. The next step is to start branching out beyond your website. Start discussions on social media like Reddit with the same topics. Perform digital PR and pursue media mentions, positioning your brand and products favorably in relation to these AI-driven queries. If you want more tools or advice on how to do this specifically for your store, drop me a comment below. Next up, remember, AI reads reviews just like you. As I mentioned before, both ChatGPT and Google AI include articles covering product reviews, comparisons, and product roundups in response to shopping-related queries. So here's how to boost your store's visibility. First, do a thorough content audit. Find out what needs to be updated or improved on. Also, produce content focused on product reviews and comparisons. If you have your own products, you should be focused on trying to get those products into review or comparison content, because people use that content to make their purchase decision almost entirely. Again, it's like dating. You're not going to date somebody who your friends all hate, most likely. Now, this leads us into our next section. AI will check your PR. What you say about your own brand matters, obviously, but what third-party sources say about your brand matters a lot more. AI tools take articles, user reviews, and other content referencing you as a strong signal for popularity. So, how do you get these third-party sources to talk about you? First, you have to understand where your brand is at when it comes up in these mentions online. To do that, you can check out the SEMrush brand monitoring app. Using it, you can look at categories like total mentions, mentions with backlinks, estimated reach, evolution, and this is going to help you understand your brand's strengths and weaknesses. AI tools can extract meaning even without linked content, so you need to focus on quantity and the variety of mentions. SEMrush's tool can show you this in a very easy-to-read, categorized way. You can identify the types of websites that are more likely to mention you, the areas of the web where your brand presence is weak. You can reach out to relevant publishers for brand placement requests, launch PR campaigns to boost your mentions on underperforming but high-impact sources. It's also the point where you can boost your mentions through partnerships and PR with other publishers. And finally, here's another important thing to consider, and it's something I've mentioned a couple times in this video. If you're selling an original product, focus on mentions of both the product and the brand. Your product could be super popular, but your brand is unknown, which is a huge opportunity that's missed for AI visibility, but also for you to corner the market and become the go-to brand for that type of product. Now that's it for today. If you want more information on how to make your brand stand out in this AI post-SEO world, drop me a comment below and let me know what you'd like me to make a video about specifically, and I'll make one just for you. Stick around because we've got loads more industry trends and AI trends coming in future videos, so I'll see you in the next one.